Hello, hi, good morning.
Hello, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
Yes, I'm doing perfectly all right, hale and hearty. Thank you so much for your concern. What about you, by the way?
I'm also good, ma'am. Thank you so much for asking me. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so
First,
first of all, I would like to thank you for inviting me to your platform and having conversation with me. I'm delighted to be with you here and exuberant for the further conversation with you.
thank you so much, ma'am, for joining me. First of all, I would like to say, and now I'm telling you about myself. So, my name is Mamta.
Okay, sure.
I'm from Rajasthan, Jaipur. I have completed my master degree in organic chemistry. After then, I did B.Ed, and along with I qualified CTET degree also. After then, I decided I should join any school for teaching, but because of my lack of communication skill in English, so I didn't join. After then, like I started learning English, and now I am here.
Okay, delighted to know about you. It was really nice introduction. So now I would like to give me my brief introduction because giving my introduction in details sometimes makes me feel bored because every time we make conversation with someone we have to introduce ourselves, right, every time. So
Yes,
I would like to tell about myself in brief. Well, my name is Pooja. I'm from Haryana. I'm a full-time homemaker and blessed with two sons. I have done my masters in English literature, apart from that B.Ed as well, and I'm a YouTuber. I'm an English enthusiast, learner as well. I create English related content and upload them to my channel. I love supporting people in order to improve their communication skills. That's all about me.
okay, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, giving your introduction. It was nice introduction. And ma'am, first of all, I would like
Yeah,
to say
thank
you,
you.
I have watched your video a lot. That you were talking to different type of YouTubers, and I didn't have idea.
Yeah.
Like I am sending you messages. Like my one of my friends sent me your number. Then I got to know. Like I'm going to talk to you. So I'm very happy today. I'm very delighted.
I think you are talking about Kiran, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, I'm talking Kiran. She is my friend.
My last conversation with Kiran. Yeah, I had last conversation with Kiran only. After that, I did not have any conversation video
Yeah.
with anyone because I rarely make collaboration video with YouTubers.
Okay, ma'am.
I prefer creating solo videos. Yeah.
Nowadays you are not creating videos. I'm asking you.
No, it's not that. Every day I create my video, no matter it is short and lengthy, but every day I upload video to my channel.
Yeah.
Mostly I create, short videos because it takes very less time according to lengthy video.
Yeah, ma'am, I can understand also, like you are managing your household work and your kids. So
Exactly.
I watched your video. That time I got to know about yourself a lot. So you are
Yes,
hardworking
yes,
person,
yes.
I can say.
And when kids are at home, in that case, it becomes very challenging for a mother to make time for themselves for making collaboration video because making collaboration video takes at least 30 minutes,
Mhm.
right? So you must have 30 minutes to connect with someone.
Yes, ma'am. At least our
And when kids are at
30
home,
minutes.
there is a lot of distraction and noise in background. And when there is a lot of distraction and noise, we don't feel like, especially in my case, I don't feel like interacting with anyone because I just, feel like sitting in tranquil place and then connect to someone.
Yeah, ma'am. I watched one of videos. I think you were taking session on the terrace. I think I
Actually, I was not taking any session. Yes, I was having a word with Karishma ma'am, with Karishma Chauhan. So that time I was sitting on the terrace.
yeah. But ma'am, it's okay. Like we are sitting on the terrace. Most of the time, I talk also on the terrace. And I walk evening time. I
Mhm.
prefer most of the time. Like evening time, I walk and
Okay,
along with
okay.
I talk also. So we feel better ourselves,
Yeah,
our feelings.
actually, mhm.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, you are right. Actually, you are right because when we are, surrounded by our family member and our kids, there are so many distractions in our background. So sitting on the terrace, we can make our conversation peaceful and beautiful, right?
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, you belong to I
Okay,
think village area,
Haryana.
area.
Yes, you can say currently I'm living in Jammu Kashmir, but yes, I belong to village.
Okay, you belong to village. Okay.
Yes.
So what is your culture, your side?
Actually, it's very simple. We are Rajput, so in my culture, we wear sari whenever we go outside, right? Whenever we need to attend any function, marriage, so we simply wear sari. Like we are not allowed to wear suit like other person, really. And if we talk about food, so we are completely pure vegetarian. We don't
Yeah,
have any
I
kind
also
of
am.
non-vegetarian food. Yes. Yeah, so this is my culture, and yes, in Haryana, mostly people prefer to have doodh, dahi, ghee.
Sorry?
In Haryana, mostly people prefer to have milk, curd,
Oh,
and
meal.
ghee
And okay.
in their food. Yes,
Ma'am, our side
and
also,
we
because we belong to
celebrate all
rural
the
area.
festivals like Diwali, Holi. Sorry.
I was saying you, like we also belong to rural area, so we prefer this type of thing like buttermilk and milk, this type of things.
Okay.
We have lot. We don't prefer like a spicy food that much because like we have a
Okay.
kettle, so that's why our family also
Do
this
you
type.
have any domestic animal?
My in-laws house don't have, but my parental house has buffalo, one of buffalo.
Okay, okay, okay.
Mm.
Buffalo. That's fine.
And ma'am,
That's
your
fine.
culture,
Okay.
you you told like we wear
Mhm.
sari. So like ma'am, our side it is different. Like someone is Rajput, they are wearing different type of clothes. Like a Rajasthani clothes we
Mhm.
speak in our language.
Yes, yes, I understood.
So
Like poshak
they
and a
posar.
base.
Yeah. So I like
Mostly
the
you wear
mostly
at
our dress.
function.
I wear.
Mm-hmm.
Sometime I wear like ours. My
Okay.
in my culture it is not allowed, but I wear. I like to wear a lot. So that's why most of the time we wear
Mhm.
sari if we are living with in-laws.
Okay, okay.
But your
Okay, so you are allowed to wear sari at function. It's not that you have to wear only poshak and base. It's not that.
like if we are going to any function, that time I prefer wear to posak. Otherwise, we wear sari.
Okay, okay.
Like it is not
Mm-hmm.
foundation. You can't wear
You
sari.
have to carry so many things with poshak like borla and heavy bangles and all, right?
But ma'am, when we wear, so we look beautiful in this dress. So that's why I like the most.
Exactly. I can resonate because I have also a poshak. I purchased it when like in my sister's marriage. So that time I wore only for the first time I wore posak and I felt really like happy wearing
Our side, ma'am,
Rajasthani dress.
our side lots of Rajput, but they don't wear sari, suit, this type of thing.
Mhm.
Before marriage, they can wear like suit, but after marriage, they don't wear sari. I think like nowadays, I think they started, but I noticed age much age, so they try to wear only posak, and they look very beautiful.
Mhm. Exactly, exactly. I can
And
resonate.
In Rajput culture, and I noticed one of thing also. They, every time they do well, so it is
Mhm.
your side also necessary.
Rajasthani attire is very attractive. It always, like whenever I see any lady wearing posak and base, it always, gravitated towards them. It looks so attractive.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Okay, so I have a question that I would like to ask you. Whenever do you have conversation with someone, what shortcomings do you feel in your own communication?
which type of ma'am word did you use like shortcomings? What is the meaning of shortcoming?
Shortcoming means what is the lacking? What is the lacking do
Okay,
you
lacking.
notice in your own
Yeah.
communication?
Okay, ma'am. I'm telling you, like
Yes.
when I speak to someone, one of my like shortcoming, like I use some pillars, like so. This type of word I use again and again, and sometimes I don't have
Mhm.
good vocab, so I face this type of
Mhm.
situation. And like sometimes it's happen also like I'm not making proper sentences. While making sentences,
Mhm.
I make mistake. So
Okay.
otherwise, like I can. I can speak with the confidently. Nowadays, I don't have any type of fear. Like I'm talking to any stranger. So I started feeling shivering and another type of thing. I don't have. But
Okay, you don't have such fear and hesitation.
yeah, I don't have any type of fear. But I'm not practicing that much because I don't have that much time. And I started just 1 month ago. Like I was consistent, but
Okay.
it's been, I think, 10 days. I was under the weather and my father health was not okay. So that's why I was not able
Mhm.
to read and write. But I was listening and speaking every day. So this type of work.
Okay, like you were practicing and you were interacting with the people periodically, but now you are quite consistent towards your English journey. You have maintained the consistency. That's right. Yeah, actually, shortcomings comes on everyone's way. Even, I feel some shortcomings in my own communication whenever I interact with someone. For example, sometimes I lose my confidence level when I interact with someone who is better than me and who is very good orator and, good exposure of English language. So that time, little bit, I feel like, like a fish out of water. I become very uncomfortable with this language. I feel that I'm not able to organize my thoughts in the way I want. Because sometimes it happens when we are sitting idle and talking to ourselves, we feel that we are a good orator of English language. But on the other side, when we interact with other person, we feel like that we are not able to organize our thoughts in the way we can when we are sitting idle and talking to ourselves. So these are the shortcomings have I have
Yeah, ma'am.
in
Sometimes
my
it's
own
happened
communication. What
with
I
me.
noticed.
Like someone is speaking better than me, so I started demotivating myself. It's happened. So before talking to you, I was thinking like, how can I talk to her? She is better than me. I was thinking, and I didn't think I will
Oh
talk
my
to.
God,
I
everybody think the same, I think.
sorry.
Everybody has the same
Yeah.
feeling. Everybody, right? If I'm not wrong, even I think the same. But I think we should not have any kind of comparison between our conversation.
Yes.
We should not think like that because you are also learning. I'm still learning. We all are learner. It's not our mother tongue. If we are able to convey our thoughts to other person, that should be sufficient enough for us. We should think that we are doing really great. If we are able to convey our thoughts to other person, that means we are doing good.
Yeah, we are doing good, and we should not afraid of our making mistake. Sometimes we think like, if I will make mistake, so I will be look like a inferior in front of anyone. So we should not think. We should not
Mhm.
think this about this, and so we should make.
Instead, we should appreciate our efforts and dedication, determination, right? Because we are dedicated towards it language. We are making time for this language. We are interacting with different people from different places. We are learning so many things. We are going to the extra mile. We are doing so many things.
Yeah.
So we should appreciate our efforts. Yeah.
Before talking to you, I was thinking like, I don't have good vocab, and I know like you have a good vocab. So I was thinking like, when I will talk and she will use different type of vocab, that vocab I don't have any idea. So at that time I will be feel little bit awkward myself. After then I got to know like, I
Mm.
should not be like this type. I should not get this type of fear. Is suppose she will speak, so I will can ask to her like, what is the meaning, or I ask to you like shortcomings.
Exactly. We can ask.
Mhm.
Yeah, straightforwardly, we can ask
Because
if we are
no one
not
is perfect.
understanding the meaning of any vocabulary and particular sentence. So we can ask directly. There is nothing to fear. There is nothing to fear about, and there is nothing to shame about.
Mhm.
Because here we are learning from each other,
Yeah,
and
everyone
that
is
is how
learning.
people learn.
Everyone are
Hmm.
learning, and everyone is not perfect. Some vocab you know, some vocab I know.
Exactly.
So we
Yes.
should not.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So my second question to you is, when did you realize that it was the right time to learn English?
Ma'am, like one of time I went with my husband Hyderabad. There I met my husband's friend. They was they were senior, like my husband's seniors. So they started talking to me in English, and I didn't have any idea.
Mhm.
So when I interact to them, so that time I felt myself. Like why I don't know how to speak English. My English was shabby. I didn't have any idea. Little bit. I was zero in English. After then, I came my Rajasthan, and I tried to join
Mhm.
any school. So there also they told me, if you know how to speak English, then you can join. So I realized myself, like I have completed my master degree. After then, I am facing this type of problem. Like my degree
Did
is
it
all
make you feel really bad?
sorry.
Did it make you feel bad
Yes,
that you have master degree, still you don't know how to speak English?
yes, ma'am. I was thinking I studied a lot and I have master degree. After then, I am feeling this type of thing. So definitely I should learn this language.
Mhm.
And I started learning grammatical part, little bit vocab. I started focusing reading part. I started doing like
Mhm.
I didn't have little bit idea like what is the tenses. I forgot everything. I didn't have any idea. But I started and I like now I am at least I am able to speak. I can share my thoughts to
So that means you are speaking well enough and you are able to convey your thoughts in a well mannered. You are able to convey your idea, your words to other person concisely, meticulously, and precisely.
thank you
So
so
you
much.
are doing really commendable job.
Yes, ma'am. Because,
Yeah.
ma'am, if we are living village area, so there no one is suggesting to us, like our teacher also don't know how to speak English, so how they can say to us, like you should improve our communication skill. So after then, like we go outside for job purpose and another visiting purpose. That time we got to know,
Mhm.
like English is mandatory
Okay.
for everyone. It doesn't matter how much degrees you
Exactly.
have.
Yeah, yeah. I am utterly convinced with all your points you have kept here. Like there is no room for doubt. English is significant for all, not only for us, but also for our kids' future. If we know, then only we can teach our kids in a proper way, in a coherent manner. Because a lot of things are there in kids, like a subject, related subject. What we don't know, what is the meaning of this particular word? Even when I started learning, when I started teaching my kid, so there were so many vocabulary in his book about I don't know the meaning of those vocabularies. So I started feeling that now this is the high time I should start my journey with English language. Otherwise, I won't be able to teach my kids
Yes, ma'am, definitely.
coherently. And especially when you are living in village area, it becomes really difficult for you to find someone who can teach your kids, right? Who knows how to speak English? Because in village area, like there are very less people who knows about this language.
Yes, ma'am. I don't have little bit
Mhm.
surrounding area, so someone is like no one is using how to speak English. And when we speak, so
Mhm.
they started staring to us like she is speaking English. Someone like teasing to me also, but I don't speak in front of them.
Mhm.
But sometimes, like I suppose we are using English vocab, so that time it's happened.
Yes, yes, yes.
And one of time
Okay, so Mhm.
I was saying you
Yes,
like
please complete your words.
I was purchased like a kids book that was a stories book.
Mhm.
So when I
Okay.
started reading those stories, so I started stucking in between because like some vocab I didn't listen in my life. So I got shocked, like,
Okay.
oh my God, like this is the kids book, and I'm not able to read like I'm not able to getting meaning. What is the meaning of? So it's like
It happens with everyone.
so then I realized
Yes.
it's too much like important for ourselves.
Yes, yes, exactly. Okay, so if someone doesn't have any conducive environment and speaking partner for practicing or learning speaking English, how would you recommend to those how they can practice with themselves?
First of all, ma'am, I would like to say we have everyone has net nowadays, network. So we should consume now we have YouTube. So we should watch lots of videos. There is no need to hire any mentor. I didn't like I used to watch a lot videos. Sometimes podcasts, sometimes conversation videos, some stories, sometimes movies. I used to watch and I listen a lot
Mhm.
till now also. And I used to reading part. And if you don't have any English environment, any school and outside, if you are not getting that time, you should read books and you should consume vocab. Like I'm not saying like you should go for 10 vocab, 21 vocab. At least you should read and one or two vocab if you want to remember every day. So you should remember, and you should remember related to synonyms, so that we can use different
Mhm.
synonyms while speaking. So this type of steps we should follow. Automatically we started learning. Like this is the one night of process.
Exactly.
It will take time. It will take time.
Yes, yes, yes. That's true. It's not a day's play. It takes time. It's a lifelong journey. We
Yes,
have to keep learning every day.
yes, ma'am.
Yes, and there are so many things to practice with the word self. For example, the observation and the experience, what we notice during the day, during our day, from the time we wake up to the time we go to our bed. So many things are there around us. So many people's, our family member we are surrounded with, right? When we go outside, when we talk to people, we notice so many things. So we can discuss over trivial thing with ourselves in English language. So this is how we can improve if you don't have any conducive environment and speaking partner to practice speaking English. And we can face camera, we can like prepare something, some script about any motivational story, any topic. As you mentioned that so many applications and resources of learning English are available these days. So we can use chat GPT for asking about any motivational story and any particular topic in which we are interested. So we can read that topic, and after that we can practice with ourselves. We can create our video by facing camera. So this is how we can improve ourselves. We don't need to wait for anyone, because waiting for someone is like standing besides the river and waiting for it to dry up on its own. Something that can never happen. So it's better to practice by yourself instead of waiting for others.
Yes, ma'am. Someone is says to us like there is no need to go for grammatical part. But saying you like without grammar, how we can learn English? Like we don't have any environment. We are not listening to someone with the someone. So we should learn where we can use like verbs, and where we will use helping verbs. So this type of thing we have to consume. After then we can go ahead. Like it is the helpful part for us. So we should learn little bit grammatical part. Someone is think like if we don't have like if we have environment, so there is no need to go for grammatical part, because automatically our sentence making automatically it will improve if we will observe someone
Mhm.
is speaking in front of us.
See, the one who doesn't have any environment of English cannot learn English without working on the basics of grammar. And on the other side, those who have environment of learning English language can learn easily without working on the basics of the grammar, because they have already environment. They are already living in such ambience where they are getting people to talk with in English, to talk to in English, right? So they can learn because they are understanding the real life situation. What is the real life situation, and in what situation they are talking in English? They are framing their sentences. They are understanding everything. But on the other side, if you don't have any environment and speaking partner, definitely you cannot learn without knowing about the fundamentals of grammar. In that case, it becomes really required, and it becomes very necessary to go for the basics of something, that whatever you are learning, whatever you are doing. So knowing about the basics is really important. But yes, it's not as much necessary as people think that grammar is really really important. Only you must know about the basics of grammar, which is
We should
the
not go for
prominent,
deep.
like which
There
is
is no.
prominent part. Yeah, we should not stuck with the basics of grammar. We should try to speak more and more. We should try to speak at the most. We should try to speak as much as we can, right? Because if we know about the basics of grammar, that is sufficient enough for us to get fluency in our communication and speaking skills. I'm not falsify this truth that grammar is not important. It is really important for us. Without basics, we cannot move ahead, right? We cannot learn so many things. We cannot learn the further process. So it is really important, but it's not mean like for years and years, you stuck with the basics of grammar and you just keep translating from your native into English. Like interact with the people, try to speak, try to make your own story, just try to speak in different situation, in different with the different observation, with different experience. So this is how you can get fluency, and you can, be a good orator of English.
Yes, ma'am, you are saying correct. I am totally resonate with you. And sometimes it's happened. Some people try to learn only grammatical part. They are not putting efforts to speak English. So suppose we don't have any environment. You also belong to
Mhm.
rural area, and I also belong to village area.
Mhm.
So we should go for online. We have lots of options like nowadays age fluency, job stock application. So there we can practice, and we
Mhm.
can build our confidence there. So this type of thing we can do, and we can
Exactly.
speak.
What can we do to build up our confidence level? How can we be confident?
Yeah, confidence, ma'am. Age much age, we will speak. Automatically, it will come. So initially days, we will feel ourselves like low confidence. Like I am not able to speak. I am not able to speak. This type of thing, it will come. But automatically, we started consuming content, and we are using good vocab. We started making good sentences in a good manner. So automatically, it comes confidence. So there is no need to think about like I am making mistake, someone will judge me, they will laugh at me. So this type of thing, it will not come after gaining confidence, and automatically it will come. When I started my English journey, I used to afraid like when I will speak, how can I speak English in front of anyone. After then, like my husband suggested me, if you will not speak, you can't learn, you have to speak. And one day he gave his mobile phone to me, and he told me you have to speak. I went to terrace, like because I was afraid, like if I will speak surrounding area, so they will, if I will make mistakes, so they will not laugh at me, but what they will think, it is coming on my mind. I went on the terrace and I gave my introduction. So this type of thing I did around 10 days. After that, automatically I was gaining confidence. I knew that time I am making mistake a lot, but I was speaking a lot. Whatever I have 1 hour, 2 hour, I spoke a lot. After then, automatically now I am able to speak.
Okay, okay, that's great. Sometimes I think that it's all about mindset. What do you think about yourself? Right. So first of all, let's understand the meaning of confidence. Confidence means believe in yourself, in your decision, whatever the things you are doing in your life. If you are able to do all those things with courage, right, that means you are confident. If you have such positive mindset, no matter how many difficulties comes on my way, but I will do it easily. I will do it peacefully with a peaceful mind. That means you are confident. Why? Because you have positive mindset behind it. Positive mindset helps us a lot build up our confidence level. And sometimes most of us have such kind of fear inside us that always makes us say that, I will not be able to handle the situation, I will mash up, I will not be able to do it. But what if, we start saying to ourselves, yes, I will do it, no matter what the situation is, how hard it is to do, but I will do it. I'm getting better day by day, no matter what difficulties comes on my way, but I will do it with peaceful mind and easily with confidence. That means you can do it. Why? Because you are positive here, you are thinking like that. So somewhere or the other we need to change our mindset, what we think about ourselves and what we feel about ourselves.
Mhm.
It plays a very big role to be confident. And yes, confidence comes over practice, over time. Nobody born confident. Nobody born confident like since their childhood, right?
Yes, ma'am.
It comes with the knowledge. It comes with practice. The more we practice, the more we feel confident. The more we practice, the more
Automatically,
comfortable we become. Yes, yes, exactly. So it's all about, I think, practice and mindset. What kind of mindset you have and how much time you give to yourself to do the things in which you want to become perfect
mhm.
and meticulous.
Yes, ma'am. Sometimes it's happen like someone is not judging to us. Automatically, we feel this type of thing, and we afraid ourselves. If
Exactly.
I will speak, So what they will think about us?
Yeah, it is our mindset.
Yeah, totally. It is mindset. So we should go for positive mind.
People don't judge you.
Hmm.
When you speak, people try to understand your words, what you are trying to convey them. They don't judge you, but it is
Yeah,
in your mindset.
yeah.
It
It's
is in
our
your
mind.
mind. They will think about yourself, no matter they think or not. But it is in your mind. You are thinking this. People will think. People are not thinking this, that if you speak wrong English, if you make any mistake, they will judge you. They never think like that.
Yes, ma'am. It's happened. Like suppose I'm
Yes,
speaking, I'm stucking. So you will try to like help me. You can use this word if you are stuck.
exactly. Yes,
So
yes, yes.
no one.
Definitely.
Yeah. So ma'am, like how much
Okay.
time do you give every day to learn English?
Let me be very honest. I'm not spending as much time towards English language as I was spending in my initial days. In my initial days, I was spending 5 to 6 hours every day. But now, in the terms of doing something for my English improvement, I'm becoming very sluggish and lethargic. I don't know why. Maybe I think that now I'm able to speak, so I can make do with it. I can frame sentences. I can convey my thoughts easily and comfortably with others, so that is sufficient enough for me. It may be such kind of mindset behind it, but I'm just spending only 2 hours and sometimes more than 2 hours, like two
Watch.
and a half hours, not more than.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I watched one of video like you were saying like I used to consume some content in morning time. So
In morning time, yes, yes, but these days I wake up, like
early.
every day I wake up late at around 7:30, because I go to my bed, till 11 and sometimes 12. So I become very late to go to my bed. So I wake up late. That is the reason I'm not able to learn anything in the morning time. But earlier I was learning. Why? Because my kids are at home. They also wake up late. I also wake up late. I don't need to wake up, early, because earlier, why I needed to wake up early, because I had to send them to school. I had to prepare breakfast on time. Now it is not my compulsion.
So nowadays, ma'am, going on holidays. So how are you like how are you managing everything?
Yeah, we have to manage. No matter we feel like managing or not, we have to compromise. We
Yeah.
cannot we cannot negotiate with the things. This is our compulsion, you can say, and we have to deal with our household chores and our kids too. So we are a homemaker. You can understand how you are handling and how I will be handling, right?
Yeah, yeah, ma'am. It is a
Yeah.
little bit difficult. Like if we are talking and they are not disturbing to us. Okay, ma'am. So do you have any
But yes,
question?
when I start doing my household chores, I make them busy first, so that they can sit at a particular place and do something creative and productive for the rest of the day. Like I make them busy with their study. I give them something to write. So this is how I am managing. And when I am free, so I play with them. I talk to them in English. I teach them something creative or productive. So this is how I have to manage.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. It is good if they are using English words and they are speaking English. So it is good.
No, they don't speak English, neither my elder son nor my younger one, right? Actually, when I talk to them, then only they answer me in English,
Okay.
especially my elder son, not younger son. He doesn't speak. Even he cannot speak because he is very young. He is only 4 years old. So how can he speak now, right?
Yes, ma'am. I can understand. Okay, so ma'am, do you have any another question for me?
Now we have already discussed a lot of questions with each other. If you have, you can ask me. Otherwise, we can wrap up the conversation.
Okay, ma'am.
That's all for the day. Mhm.
Okay, ma'am. Kiran's house is calling. Okay. So now we
Okay, okay,
wrap up
Ashton.
our the session. And ma'am, nice to talk to you.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
very glad you joined me.
Okay,
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you,
okay.
ma'am.
I have the same feeling for you. It was really, really spectacular conversation with you. Thank you so much for giving your precious time out of your busy schedule for this conversation.
Same here.
Okay, bye. Let's meet some other day.
Okay.